Hello, thank you for coming. I want to ask you guys if you have any regrets. I know that I sure do. You know, I look back at the events that have taken place in my life and I think, man, that didn't go the way I thought it was going to go, or that wasn't how I had planned it. Maybe I should have said this, or maybe I should have done that. Or, you know, I shouldn't have done this, or I shouldn't have said that. Sometimes I even ask myself, what was I thinking? You know, but that's life. Life is tricky, it's unpredictable. The one thing that we can all be certain of is that it always is changing. You know, when I was a young child, I learned some of these lessons really early in life. And I'm still very mindful about those lessons today. You know, we go through our day-to-day routine thinking we have all this time. We have plenty of time to do whatever, say whatever, but we're never promised tomorrow. As kids, we grow up and we have circles of friends. And those circles of friends, you know, we might have a few besties, ones that we spend substantially more time with, you know. And as we grow up, that circle of friends, it gets a little smaller, you know, a little less people, more close-knit. So I'm going to rewind time, so to speak, you know. Let's take it back to when I was 12. I grew up on the poorer side. I never really had those name brand sneakers or, you know, the latest technology gadgets that were on the market. But I was blessed, however, with friendships, and I had some really great friends. I want to tell you guys about a friendship I had with a girl named Bethany. You see, when I gained Bethany as a friend, I didn't just gain Bethany, I gained her entire family. They were a Christ-centered family, and they gave abundantly. One summer, our church decided to send all the youth off to a summer camp. Now, the cost of that summer camp exceeded my family's budget. But I was told by members from the church that I qualified for some kind of scholarship and that the church was going to send me to summer camp and it wasn't going to cost my family anything. Later on, I found out that Bethany's family paid for my trip to church. This did not shock me at all because, like I said, they were very generous people. Their kindness will never be forgotten by me. See, Beth and I, we were much like sisters. We could fight, bicker, make up, love each other all in the same day. It's very similar to my two daughters. And camp wasn't much different. We started off strong, doing all the activities together, going to prayer circle, bunking in the same cabin, everything. And to this day, I'm not really quite sure what transpired while we were at camp. But by the time we left camp, we weren't even on speaking terms with each other. The day after we got home from camp, I received a phone call from Beth's neighbor, Jimmy. He had some devastating news. He told me that Beth had just gotten shot in the head with a .22 by her brother on accident, and that she was in the hospital. Now, every fiber within me thought that Jimmy was lying, and I hung up the phone on him. And as I made my way to the front door of my apartment that I lived in at the time to go tell my mom about this weird phone call I got, it dawned on me that Jimmy was telling the truth. He was being truthful when he told me my bestie, my sister, was hurt and she was in the hospital. So we rushed down to the hospital, and I get there and her whole family's there, and they tell the nursing staff to let me in because she's family. I spent hours embracing her parents and her siblings, and we were in prayer for what seemed like an eternity. So the doctors, they come in and they tell us that there's nothing more that they can do, and that the time has came for us to make this decision to turn the machines off, right? And just like that, heaven gained another angel, and Bethany was gone. Our last memory together was spent fighting, and we weren't even talking with each other. And every day I think about this event in my life, and I keep this, you know, situation and how everything happened mindful for me, and I can't forget it. So if you're going to take away anything from what I'm telling you, let it be to practice kindness and show love always, because what you do and what you say today cannot be taken back tomorrow. Thank you.